Go Pōneke.
Here we go. Welcome everyone to Pōneke live stream. To my left, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Shanks, and of course, Mr. Pōneke 2023 Crusher, who's been here since last night, setting up. How are we, gentlemen?
Yeah, good, thanks, Jacko. Very excited to be out here today, out at this wonderful facility. I think it's fair to say we're no longer the envy of Wellington Club Rugby. This is something else.
Yeah, so the people that know, we were out here last year. Now we've got a massive big grandstand that was sitting in, fully covered, completely unimpeded view. Is that the word? Yeah, we'll use that word.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, Jacko. It's absolutely mint, the view that we've got out here, and behind us a fantastic indoor dining bar setup. So yeah, get out here if you can. Bring the kids. What a playground over there.
Yep. So results early in the day, Crush, you're up to date on those. You want to let the listeners know? We watched a pretty interesting curtain raiser that you were commentating with Matt Edney on debut.
Yeah, Matty wanted the camera, but I said, no, mate, you're on the mic. So we had our Premier 2s on Field 2 out here. They had a great win, 57-19, I think it was in the end.
Nice.
Unfortunately, our Colts went down 32-5 in the final score there. And, of course, the earlier game at Kilburnie Park, our women's team went down 19-5 to Para Plym.
So we have what we have left is the 85s who are playing at home.
No, they got the bye this week.
We've got the bye. Sorry, the Roughnecks. They're playing the Petone Villagers at home. Is that correct?
Yeah, so there's a 2:45 game here.
Right.
So.
Cool. And we have referee Jamie Fairmaid, who's the 95th Premier cap. Doing his stats.
Yeah, 95th. I'm sure he'll pick us for his 100 as well. He was running up here to grab the mic today.
And there we go. He's all clicked in. And we have 5 debutants.
Where are you?
Today, don't we, Shanksy, in the starting lineup, and and one of the voices of Pōneke, Aseni Moanunu, also coming off the bench for his debut as well.
Yep, that's right. There's one of the debutants there, Orpai, getting the ball away for Pasi Tuaba.
Great run. Just starting where he finished off last year, Pasi. And of course, Devin Sopawanga, who's from out this way, on debut as well at 9, with Sam Howling now doing his trade up in Auckland. Of caught up with Sam last week.
Take him back.
Well, I wouldn't say I caught up with him, I saw him. And great kick, great chase. And Nick Robinson.
Here he goes, he's off. Beep, beep.
Here he goes. Vice captain. If you haven't seen him on Pōneke Game Time, it is a laugh and a half with him and DJ earlier in the week. Crush, I'm sure you were filming that. And let's get that going with the follow-up with the... And
as you can hear, team, Jacko's in charge of the pad today, so do apologise already for that one.
what a start.
What a start. I mean, I wasn't sure about the defensive bomb from Carlos Hehe, but it was a beautiful spiral bomb, and it put the Upper Hutt fullback in all sorts, and you give Nick Robinson an inch.
And Wolf Betham Reid, the young Englishman on debut, was the chase. One of those 50-50 calls, and a crush could have been a knock on. It was play on, and Upper Hutt haven't touched the ball, they're kicking to us. And what a start for this new Pōneke side under new coach and management with Bondi back in the saddle. And he'll be very happy. And Mitch Goff is already acting up to the crowd there.
Yeah. It's only taken 3 minutes, but yeah.
Probably because he didn't have to throw the ball in the line out.
Yeah. All right, let's not start that too early, Jacko.
And it's a wobbly old kick. There he is, Mr. Castle. How are we? What a start.
What a start.
What a facility. And the ground is just in. Gee, is there any better ground than this? And I need to say, the Hutt Rec and Jerry Collins Park have set the standard. This is right up there.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful track out there. It looks like it's just been laid this morning. And yeah, let's see how this we fare off this kickoff.
And what's with these balls? It's like a under 15 training ball.
Yeah, is that the new? Well, it looks like Wellington Rugby been behind this with the yellow design. Is that the 2024 version of the lemon?
It looks like a balloon. Anyway, back to where we were 3 minutes ago. Good take by Siali. Great to see him starting. And as we get into the game, we'll go through who's not here. Was probably the big talking point, Shanksy. You and I have been on the board, and it's been a tough old ask, missing our entire front row basically.
Yeah.
With George Jacobs in Manawatu, Julius Marceau, who's from out this way with a horrific injury in the first pre-season game against Huddle Boys Marist at the start of the year, and we wish him well because it's a long road home for him, Shanksy.
Yeah, that's right, and let's not forget Reece Riri coming back later in the season as well. But I guess that brings us...
Belgium playing with Simon Dodd, and a belated happy birthday to Doddsy. It was his birthday just a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, and I suppose that brings us to another one of our men on debut today is Lupe Tafavale.
Yep. And early lift, really? Okay. Unlucky there, Pōneke. Scrum called.
Yeah, so be a good chance to check out Lupe here. He's one of applied his trade in the Colts for the last couple of years. Ripped in pre-season, so another
one. Noah's looking in fantastic, Nick. The tight head.
He is, isn't he? Looking bloody mobile. He could. He wouldn't embarrass himself playing in the loose.
And of course, DJ back from Manawatu and captain at number 8. Rocking out a sensational mode. Where's yours gone, Crush? You had one a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, mate, comes a time in a man's life when the mister says.
I'll bring that up later on. The Mo, as you know, I've been. I saw DT rock out a sensational one at the board meeting, and I thought I was watching Tom Selleck.
Hey, you boys, really good.
Tell you what, you see Jeff down there on the sideline too, part of the new management crew.
Absolutely,
I hope he's got some sunscreen on that dome of his.
Tell you what, they'll be well dressed. This team with him and Bondi in the. I see Tony Matthews has somehow got himself down there.
Yeah, sliding in there. Right, that's
looking for some 80-80s for next week.
Recruiting for the Dogs of War reunion.
And so what a start for Pōneke. Try in the first couple of minutes, length of field effort with Nick Robertson.
Well, that scrum fee just about got thrown under the locks.
That's a great win. First scrum. See that, George?
So is Carlos kicking here into a slight breeze, do you think, Jacko?
Yeah, absolutely, yep. Just look at the clouds. But it's a primo day. And how's Nehi going? For the people that don't realise, who's our new RDO?
Yeah.
Former All Black Nehi Milner-Scudder. How good's he been?
No, fantastic thus far. And there's Adam McGrandle on debut as well.
He with the spiral again. Good chase by Pōneke. And it's anyone's ball, is what they scored off before. Oh, great tackle.
Pass it to Arvo, I believe.
Great comms here by Jamie. We can hear him in our earphones. And it's a good box kick. Who's there? Robertson's going to have to come late. He's missed it. Good cover. It could have been offside there.
Oof.
I think Nick played that with his foot. There's Asaya on debut too.
Yeah, very isolated there. The young man, the Pōneke forwards were slow to get there and support him. And
well, unfortunately, Robertson, he didn't do him any favours. Not one of them came forward, so Nick went quite late.
Yeah, so the high ball proving difficult for both teams thus far, Jacko.
These balls, they just seem to be wobbling around in the air when they're really high up in the air. He's taking a shot. Holy moly. That's 45 minimum on the angle. And
That's number 22 out there, so that's Barrett, correct?
Yeah.
Well, he's a machine.
One of the best.
Yeah, absolute machine.
So have they had to have an injury replacement already, have they, Crush?
Well, it looks like number 14 down here's got a bit of blood, so he's just getting patched
sure.
up. So it's almost a super sub here with a penalty.
Yeah, this guy is phenomenal. Hopefully I'll put the massive big commentator's curse on him. I'll keep talking him up to a right till he kicks. Oh, that's a shocker.
Yeah, well done there, Jacko. We'll
Well,
give that
I'll
one to
tell you
you.
what, I'm blaming the ball because there you go. Well, Nick can't kick anyway, but it's just a worm burner for 40 metres.
Well, we should get the line out throw for that, which is good.
Well, it's not a 40-20, it's a 40 burn.
Well, I'm not sure how he's given this to Upper Hutt because they've partially charged it on the way through,
No,
clearly.
that was just Nick kicking it to the ground, mate.
That was Nick's best kick.
That was supposed to be a torpedo wipers.
Thanks for giving me some credit, though. Well done.
Didn't you see the guard gnome duck for cover? Anyway,
Mitchell Goff there off the back.
And another wee stat. What happened, Mitch? Last time Mitch played out here.
Oh, Jacko.
Yeah, 100%. So it's good to see him putting that demon to bed, hopefully. Mind you, he still blew the try in the corner.
Yeah, all for nothing.
Yeah, that horrific foot injury. It took 4 days for the ambulance to arrive. His foot was blue. And it's great to see him back. And he's looking in good nick. And these, I'm just not a fan of these balls at all. So line out right below us. Crush will be all over this. First line out throw.
No, this is the second. I was just about to say that first. Adam McGrandle was a nice throw from Mitch as well. Kept it nice and simple. Opting for the short man again, though.
Yep, Pōneke walking in. Short line out. Mitch is ready. That's another low dart.
You could read that one like a book, and it was pretty simple.
Oh, Pussy was offside there, I think.
Yeah, he's got the arm out.
It all comes from Pōneke's line out, to be fair. And Isaiah's a Pōneke Junior, I believe.
He is indeed, yeah.
Went down to Otago. Was it in Otago?
I think he had a couple of years down in Otago, but he's a product of Wellington College.
Yep.
Very impressive career there for the first 15, I believe.
Oh, that's not out either. See, the people having troubles with these balls. And Carlos said, I'm going to run it instead. I don't want to kick this lemon. And mate's good ground, good tackle.
Oh, I believe might have turned that there.
Interesting where the ball comes there. Yeah,
well
not rolling away. Dominant tackle, but you've got to get out of there somehow.
Yeah, I like that from Carlos. He didn't have any angle to work with, and as you say, Jacko, this ball proves troublesome. He's done really well to get us out of hot water there.
The size of Solomona who he ran into with the tackle. Might have been a little bit harsh on him because he was a tackler, but he was also up and going for the ball. And another line out just where we were a couple of minutes ago.
Of course, Carlos spent some time with the Barbarians.
Yes.
recently, so he's come back full of confidence, which is great to see.
Yep. Yeah, if you get some of these guys have already had a bit of rugby Crush in these academies and under 20s and what have you. There was in the under 20s tournament, Crush. Adam, nice work. Yeah, that was just the contest, wasn't it, Crush?
Yeah, no, he was called in late to the Barbarian squad and got a bit of game time as well, which is good to see.
It was a tournament in Taupo?
Correct, yep. Which was won by the Crusaders on a wet day. Mauled it all day, apparently.
Nice kick there by Carlos. And without harping on, this is just a great place to watch rugby, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic. What a way to start the season.
Yeah, just fantastic. So well done to Upper Hutt and the community getting this up and running. Because we were out here a couple of years ago, and I think we had the camera room at Tucker Hill.
Yeah, with the binoculars.
Yep. That wasn't straight. Free kick though, closing the gap.
Well, we'll take that.
Devon's got the ball. Sopwanga, here he goes from out this way. And you've heard the crowd say, "Get him!"
He's got into that very upright. There's Sopwanga there.
I think he was playing advantage there, Jamie, because they weren't 10. Yep. So it's a bit of a penalty feast at the moment. Sternum. There you go, high tackle. I've never heard that call before, but
I think is that a new one? They've lowered it slightly again this year. But we'd like to see him take the opportunity here to plug this into the corner.
Take the points.
Take the points? Yeah.
There you go, you got a proper ball on now, got a Gilbert.
Well, the two lineouts.
Crusher, no, it's there because Crusher was a hooker of some quality, and if the ball's not right, Crusher's like goal kicking. It just feels wrong.
Those R80 ones, they seem really light.
Yep.
So if you're trying to throw to the back, you just lose it.
That's why when those bombs are just holding up in the air and just circling around like a freaking UFO.
Well, I'd just like to see them keep this line out simple.
Yep. And they have. And not straight. Well, you can't do anything if the ball's not straight.
Yeah.
And they probably overcomplicated that.
Yeah, the two that McRandall's called to himself that have just been a jump at the front.
Just get that up for the front, Crusher, and get him up quick.
As the great Peter Shand used to say, fake two, jump one. Once they catch onto that one, you fake four, you jump two.
That's right.
Especially when you got McRandall on debut, who's probably one of the taller locks we've had for a while.
Yep.
Just got to give him the ball. So this is only the second scrum. First one was a scrum penalty for Pōneke.
So 13 minutes gone. Pōneke 5 again. Scored that in the first 2 minutes of the game. He left for the field effort from the kickoff with Nick in the corner. Good scrum. And Upper Hutt with this big second 5'8" Solomona. Thought he was going to give me a piece of pizza then. No, it's wrong. Sorry. And good exit play there by Upper Hutt. No dramas. So big second 5'8" with the purple. Is it purple here? Looks purple from here.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah, getting over the advantage line quite comfortably.
So refusing to budge with the four-man line out. They go to Nathan.
Sopwanga gets their way well. He. Pussy. Good defence by Upper Hutt. Always been ragdolled. Gets it away. Nick Robinson into space. Here he goes.
Yeah, knees to the ground there.
Crushers kindly colour-coded these things, so I don't have to read them.
And just a reminder as well in the chat, don't click on any links. It's not us.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how good it sounds.
Especially if it's sent by George Jacobs.
And of course you can watch it on Facebook or of course on our YouTube page as well, Pōneke FC.
Yep. Just while there's a break, Crush, you want to go through game time, how people get on that? Because there's been some sensational episodes already.
Yeah, that's a new concept we've started this year. So of course on YouTube, Spotify and Apple Podcasts, you can catch up the latest episodes.
Right.
And also, hopefully tomorrow morning we'll have the weekly wrap-up, which will be probably just an audio-only podcast,
Right.
covering off all things Pōneke from the weekend.
Nice kick by Hehe. And of course, red and black, 20th of April. And yeah, I'm keen on people rocking out of Mo for that. Squiley, after seeing DT, still can't get over it. Might get a photo of him later on. Here we go. Hehe, inside ball, no. Show and go. The 10 is being held up here. It's a maul called early by Jamie.
Yeah, I think this will be Upper Hutt's here. I mean, that inside pass looked like it was on, didn't it?
Well, particularly the size of Isaac. Oh, okay. Sorry for the...
Boys, we are outside.
Venting a bit of frustration there.
Always love that call came from Mitch, who ran from the touchline, so get on him from the touchline.
Bit more stronger up. Okay.
But no one's really dominating. It was obviously the try from the kick-off. It's been pretty even since then, Crush.
Just very hard.
Yeah, just feeling each other out, I'd say. But yeah, you're absolutely right, Jacko. No one really dominating thus far. I'd say Pōneke's probably had the field position so far, and would dare say I'd like to think they'd come away with some points soon.
But if you're not doing anything, you're in the Upper Hutt area. There's plenty of room, plenty of parking. It's a lovely day out here. Solomona, again, this big second 5'8". 10, I think he's got Carlos offside, is he?
Yeah, didn't retreat back far enough there, but
tackle.
Great dominant tackle.
Upper Hutt got a free lick here into midfield. Ball's been turned over, still playing advantage from the penalty. Pōneke making their tackles. Nathan Marsh, as you would expect. They'll have high numbers at the end of the day. And just recapping, Pōneke got 5 players on debut today on this run on field, with Aseni Masters Moananu, one of the characters of the club, also set to come on. And we've got a pretty experienced bench. Andy Jones down there, Kayla Robson, obviously Geordie, and the likes.
Yeah, Rocket Marsoi.
Yep. Oh, geez, is that tape bill gone up again then?
Well, again, he started for the Premier 2s as well, so he's probably taken it all off and put it back on.
Well,
But it's probably it is the most experienced team we've had for the last 3 years coming into round 1, which is good to see. We're keeping some guys around.
Good pressure.
Contest, yep. Line-outs are a bit of a lottery at the moment for both sides. Upper Hutt going wide. All these... Nick Robinson's coming up here and needs to make the tackle, and does. With Moy Jenkins, they need to release him. Tackle's been called by referee. He called it 2 times. Tap and go. He's on. Bumps over Sopawanga. Good clean out there by Upper Hutt. The ball's out, surely.
Yeah.
Oh, prop on centre. Props normally win that. Upper Hutt looking for a quick ball here, Shanksy.
Yeah, and they're getting it as well. Pōneke really starting to backpedal here as they
Great
as
tackle
the fullback cuts through.
Great tackle by Robertson. Oh, knock on, he's got now no advantage. So he's overruled himself.
Good dominant tackle from Mitch Goff there.
And always a chance there. No, good clean out by the 6 for Upper Hutt. He's this big halfback.
Close.
What's going on here?
So he's gone back to the knock-on advantage, I believe.
Well, jeez. That was a couple of 3 phases, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I know Crusher mentioned it already about his taste for the advantage.
We're just talking about your Mitch Goff as mum Liz Hardiman pops over, secretary of the board. We'll get you on at half-time, Liz, for an update.
Tell us how naughty Mitch is. So scrum, Upper Hutt feed. Initially called penalty, then referee Farm 8 said no, just a knock on. He's come back for that. And you see some of the features of the Pōneke there, young Belford, among others.
Yeah, and a young Castle there, I believe.
Tell you what, you don't get much ball out of those two.
So I would not be surprised to see the big 12 again. Solomona trucking it up here, would you, Jacko?
Yeah, good scrum by Upper Hutt. Oh, no, race picked and gone. Nathan Marsh misses him, steps inside. Oh, might be a turnover here. Pōneke might have got away with this, and they have. Someone needs to clean the ball up. Advantage offside. So a free lick here from Pōneke. Oh, there he is. Captain Anna, how good was that? Coaching's easy, mate. What was the final score?
68-19.
Oh, jeez, we got it well wrong.
Yeah. Max could have got the perfect day, but missed one off the tee. Would have tipped us in the 70.
You'd be upset about the 19 team being a coach, hey? When you have big ones.
That's right. It started off, they scored first.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. So
just like we have out here, which is good to see.
How good was that try?
Yeah. I missed it.
Nick.
But that's exactly why the live stream's got. I could go back and watch it after someone told me he scored.
Yep. So we just dominate. All over?
Yes.
Yep.
Few work-ons.
Yeah, Colt's got a bit to work on. They look very disorganised.
They did.
Is the word that I'm coming to mind.
Yeah.
Both listened to the commentary, then coming out here. Great line out from Pōneke. Nice. Here we go. And the whole back line is up here. They all knew what was going. Moy Jenkins all competes.
Give it a pass.
He's got Mitchell Goff outside. Don't pass them.
Whoa, what was that?
Oh, jeez. He should have given it to Mitch.
Well, I felt we just needed to hold there and get them reeling on the back foot, but...
Which one's Mitch's corner?
Down there, far right.
Good, well,
yep.
I had visions of that.
Yeah, no, we were talking about that before.
Yep.
What a take by Pussy. He should have let that go. The tidy slab replay? No? Yep.
Mitch was going backwards rather than forwards.
Yep. 100%. And we're just saying, what a facility.
This is amazing.
Surely they'll have ICM Cup or something out here. This is just...
The ground, number 2.
I hear the change rooms are a bit small.
Oh, but they've got the door in between them, so you can kind of spread yourself out of it.
Okay.
A forwards room and a backs room, if you like.
Yep. Well, it's like on a Saturday night.
The queue for food's a bit abysmal, but we can't really throw stones about that.
No. Solomona out the back door. Good play with the Upper Hutt back line, got it wide, steps inside. Winger on winger, good contest that. Nick Robertson gets him as well.
Pushed him towards touch, didn't quite get in
Nick
there.
was actually bigger than him, which is a rarity. Upper Hutt looking good here, looking for quick ball. Don't have many backs out. Oh,
Nice,
Mitchell Goff with a great tackle.
They had numbers there. They could
My side did well there just to hold that up. Went and supported. Nathan Marsh. Upper Hutt looking to go wide. Fullbacks coming first. There he goes.
What's happened? Oh, he's called it for a penalty.
Geez, I thought he pulled a hamstring.
Same. I thought that goes in Achilles, or something.
He does do it quite nonchalant though, doesn't he? It's just his way. He read that like a book.
Yeah, a little too well maybe. It was, who's he calling offside there?
No, it was well before Isaac, I think.
Yeah.
Mitch, I think, might have been the culprit.
Yeah, well, it was another great dominant tackle from Mitchell Goff earlier on in that play. It's the second one he's made that's put Upper Hutt on the back foot.
So what's
Shot here, I think, yeah.
Is he?
Slight wind behind him.
No, we're having a break. Sorry, it's a water break.
Oh.
So injury to the prop forward.
After Mitch's
Lewis
big
Bush. Yep. So as you do in rugby, everyone runs out.
It's an experienced bench.
Yeah, we were just saying that before. Take out a Sene, who's on debut. It's one of the more experienced benches we've had. Considering we've got 5 guys on debut in the starting line up there, Ando.
That's right.
And just while there is a break, just want to shout out to the Timu family. One of the softball icons, particularly the Wellington scene, Ray Hu Timu. Unfortunately passed away in mid-March. And if you know anything about softball, he was a legend of Island Bay and PK softball clubs. And if you've ever seen that iconic photo of 1987 where Ray is diving for home plate in the final against Cardinals. You know about softball. So to Colleen, Corey, his mukus, and all the softball fraternity, just want to pass on our condolences to Ray's sad passing 2 or 3 weeks ago. Cheers.
Well said, Jacko.
He's a good man. One of the true characters of Love Pōneke, and in that era where PK softball, as we know them, and Pōneke went hand in hand. Great times and great memories. And so if you ever get to see that photograph, you'll understand. And speaking of Mo's crusher, he rocked out a great Mo.
One
Upper Hutt
more.
now.
Oh, come on, boys.
On attack. Pōneke's defence has been good so far, guys, as he splits us in the middle, and DJ's over that. No, just misses it. Just needs to not get offside here, guys. One more step back.
We need to flood the left.
Yep. Good chatter that we can hear coming through our earpieces, though.
Yeah, so Marcy Ali out there leading the troops.
Pōneke a bit short on the blind side if they switch, and they have with this big second 5. Carlos goes low, does well. Mitch comes through, been a pest as always. See that with love, Liz. Good D by Pōneke, but Upper Hutt have this under control and got numbers to burn.
And
another advantage. And they've got good back numbers out here. Nick Robertson is screaming for backs to come out. Inside ball, Solomona. Ciali's got him. Robertson, good tackle by the young centre. And it's probably not a bad result if they don't tap it, which I think they are. Yeah,
there he goes, a big lock.
Exactly what a forward's going to do, isn't it?
He's knocked it on.
Turnover.
Knocked on in there.
That'll be a line out drop out if it's not a try.
I think it was knocked on to get it over the line and he's missed it.
Well, the boys will have to take heart from that there. They've scrambled well.
Absolutely. Good game of rugby.
Yeah.
Only 5-0. Both teams' defences have been pretty good. As other than Pōneke, who again scored in the first 2 minutes with a length of the field effort to Nick. And a bit of a...
So is this a goal line dropout under the new rules,
yes,
is it?
Yes. So we can take it from anywhere. Just need to take our time. The key to these is it's got to hit the turf. Just to buy us some time.
Oh, you mean after it's been drop kicked?
Yep.
I thought you meant that was the key to a drop kick.
No. Well, that is the key. Yeah, that is very much so.
And Shaka going to get his wish. I think
you
you are.
Just buys you a bit of time. Yep, buys you a bit of time. Get your line set. Oh, thanks, Liz. And Upper Hutt on attack now. Good little face for them here, Shanksy.
Yeah, making inroads through the forwards there, and they've got some...
he's gone through the middle. Well, geez. He just picked it up, went straight through the middle of the ruck. Well, the old guard dogs weren't there. The number 6, I think, there was a try scorer there.
Sid Fidel.
Yeah.
But...
Oh, okay. Not good feedback on the coffee here, Upper Hutt, just quietly. Yeah, it was Mitch's mum, Liz. Yeah. So I wouldn't say it was against the run of play. They have been down here for the last 4 or 5 minutes. But Pōneke's D just got caught napping there, would be a word.
Yeah, well, they just really peppered that pick and go, didn't they, around the flanks?
We sort of fanned out, didn't we?
Yeah.
So 5-all, kick to come. And I see they've ditched those yellow balls altogether. Crush.
Yeah, they've picked them in. Right.
Yeah, they just look off. Anything that looks yellow is generally off. Clean the rugby jersey. 5-all, kick to come. There's big second 5. So you think you have no problem with distance with thighs like that. It's just whether they doesn't pop the ball. 5-all. Isaac's gone too early. And doesn't look any problems. Oh no, he's missed it. Wow.
No.
Okay, 5-all.
We'll take that as a blessing there. Emmanuel Solomona.
Where you going, Carl?
Done from one off the tee.
Yep.
Just work hard getting those boys back, especially at that line, Yeah.
So again, April 20th, guys, red and black night, our first home game of the season, gentlemen. And who have we got?
Wainui Amata.
There you go. They're good for a party. He, the kickoff as the sun comes out again here at Maidstone Park. And good chase there by Pussy, but another good kick by the fullback, Scott Sevenson. That's a big boot. Definitely a bit of wind behind them, haven't they?
Yeah.
Playing for that end. And look at the sun.
So I've just had word come through the chat that it was Josh Mellon who scored the try. He's on
Right.
debut.
There you go.
There might be a
Right.
change in jerseys there.
Thank you. That's what the chat's there for.
Do appreciate that.
Yep. He was down as number 19 in the program. So Josh, on debut, did you say? So congratulations,
correct.
Josh.
Thanks to Dustin in the chat. Let us know.
Thank you, Dustin.
Another great take there from
Yeah.
Nathan Marsh, but
Just
we'll take the penalty.
no, it's
No.
a knock on there by
Devin
Sopawanga.
Sapawanga.
He threw it to the ground, not at his hands as we took the line out. So again, just gifting Upper Hutt both field position and ball. This is an even contest, guys. I didn't know what I was going to expect when I came out here, but we're liking what we're seeing. As you'd expect with Bondi. You have the team well organised. Reggie and Toby in there, Nehi, of course, in the mixed crush, you would think, his experience.
Yeah, it's been good jumping on some of those videos that you've been posting up,
Yep.
and just obviously sees the game slightly differently to you and I anyway.
Is that because of our errors?
I'm not a yellow carded or on the bench.
Yeah,
So.
that's right. Upper Hutt. Good scrum. Plenty to do here. Looking to go wide. Probably wide a bit too early. Nick Robinson's up there. Misses him. Oh, good feet. Yeah, high shot. Above the sternum. So Pōneke just gifting Upper Hutt possession and etc. here. So, yeah. Oh, geez, wasn't that bad. Or was it a repetition?
How slow? Nah, come DJ. It's 3 high shots in a row.
Okay, all right.
All
Oh.
3 above the shoulder line, so it's not even sternum. Boys need to get it low, okay?
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, well, we're on notice there, so I dare say the next one will be going into the pocket, so you got to keep those low these days.
So, just like that, Upper Hutt are in now 22 again.
Just a bit more. Yeah, that's it.
Just have these little pockets, don't you? You just, you've got to get yourself back in the game somehow. And the drive will be on, you would expect here. Pōneke appear to be... No, they're in trouble.
Yeah,
They're in
nice
trouble
nicely
here.
done. The
They'll
hooker
split.
at the back there.
I think Upper Hutt brought that down. Hooker's on his own. Again, good recycling by Upper Hutt. Solomona, of course. Right in front of Pōneke, sticks here. Options left and right. And the most obvious penalty here for Pōneke is, oh, it's good run. Oh, good tackle.
Yeah.
Jamie on his hands and knees again.
Literally.
Yeah.
And Mitch Goff is wrapped.
Easy, boys, easy. Easy.
So
Lot
it's
of
cut
push.
under a...
A lot of pushing and shoving. He thinks he got it, and back in the day that would have been a try. They would have ordered it from halfway. They don't care about running around and getting on the hands and knees.
Well, they've done well again, Pōneke, but they really need to get out of their own zone.
Yeah,
And 5 minutes till half-time.
Yep, 5-all. Literally holding on here, Pōneke. Defence is keeping them in the game because they've had no ball in the last 10 minutes. He looks to pin them in the corners. Bit of confusion, but the wingers done well. Upper Hutt with options. His big fullback. Good tackle. I think that was DJ. It might be a turnover here. It is. DJ's got the ball. potential was offside there. Well, Upper Hutt are. Yep.
Yeah, 2 options. Perry here. Or about on the 15.
I'll go the 15. Yep. Get a better angle for the kick. Yeah, good question by DJ to his kick up.
And great leading from the front there when we need him. DJ picking up the turnover. Big tackle, big contact.
I see
And,
Caleb's stripped, got his reserve shirt off. Just can't see if anyone's obviously.
I think that's just a hint to the coaches.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, Si Myers normally got tape all over him anyway. He's another rocket. And we're waiting for a ball to come back because Carlos threw the other one away.
Sorry, Carlos is here.
Smart move from the young fella to eat away a few minutes up till half time.
Yep, so Pōneke might have the last shot at some points here after Upper Hutt were really just put into the sword with no Shanksy. Oh, that's not a great kick.
Yeah, he's been very conservative looking for touch, Carlos, which I don't mind. They'll make sure, but you know, especially kicking into the wind.
I'd rather it out, I suppose. Than
That's right, yeah.
Get the wrath of the commentators if it hadn't made touch.
Go Pōneke!
There she is. Hope you're watching Cheryl from Queenstown. Oh, Pōneke have knocked it on again, just gifting Upper Hutt ball from a clean line-out take. And what a run here. Just trying to work out who, I couldn't see the number.
Great tackle, Hihi.
Oh, clean out. Wow. Great tackle. Was that Carlos, was it?
Yeah.
Yep. So I just couldn't work out the number of the
Big number 1, I think it was.
Number 1, what a run.
Well, I've got to say, that's the second line out Nathan Marsh has taken and held quite loosely as he's come down, and it's it turned it over there. Really just need to not be flashy off those
Well,
line
both
outs.
line outs we've taken the ball 2 hands, and we've just gifted it in the process of giving it up, say, coming down.
Yeah.
It's definitely a new role for Nathan to be a line-out option.
Yep.
Probably the smallest guy on the field. He can just chuck him up and catch him on the way down.
Human javelin.
Javelin, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I had that a few times in my career.
and your dive pass as well. You look like a javelin.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Here we go. Mitch again.
I'll have to get down
Good
and
attacking position for Pōneke. A lot of movement, and Nathan's going up again. Just gets the tap. Oh, geez, it's a... Okay, we've got it. Another option.
Is it knock on into touch, or is it just...
I'd go for the scrum if it's a knock on. Better chance to launch. Scrummed.
It's a knock on into touch, so you can take a scrum.
I'd go for the scrum. Better place to launch.
absolutely bring the forwards into the pack. I'd love to see us run a planned move off this here.
No, I'm thinking midfield spiral. The big wobbly one.
Well, that has been the tactic.
Yep.
Well, I'll tell you what, ladies.
Well, the only time we've been in there 22, well, twice we've been there, haven't we? Once we scored the try and Carlos kicked down there before. Just can't recall what happened. So, 5-all. Running clock says 38 minutes 50 gone. And a glorious day out at Maidstone Park in this wonderful new hub facility. We're up high in the stand and we've been, there you go. What do I know about scrums? Completely emote off. You've got to take it from the mark. So Pōneke set piece, letting them down.
It's a bit of a repeat from the Colts game as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they don't want to concede points in this last minute of the half.
Well, we've had 2 line-outs and a scrum feed in it, and we're still where we were.
So the game clock here has got 30 seconds to go. We've got 3 minutes to go here on our live stream, so we've stopped it a few times, so we should be roughly around that 3-minute mark, I think.
Yep. So Upper Hutt on attack again, and that wind's feels like it's got a bit stronger crush. Definitely blowing down Upper Hutt's back, I would say. You can hear it in the effects. Oh, what was that?
Yeah, it was crooked as...
They went early, you went early, everyone went early.
Well, you always go early.
Well, if they went early, surely...
surely we can go early.
Free kick.
Because if we went early, we'd be free kicked.
And just keep the space too, boys, okay?
So again, Upper Hutt with another opportunity. Right on half-time. Pōneke backs up, no one's back. So a little chip over the top side. Yeah, good. Well, he got through in the end, but so Myatt was there. Light going wide to this winger, Upper Hutt, and he's got great feet. Carlos with a sort of a shoulder effort. Nathan gets through. Mitchell Goff over the top with Adam. Pōneke rolling out, looking to go wide again. This big second five, show and go. Who's on him? Oh, Mitch, let him go. Upper just getting through the tackle, Shanksy.
Yeah, really making inroads at will, aren't they?
I think someone's lost their boot as well.
Yeah, Nathan marched through that away after the after the tackle earlier.
So they get forward. Oh, geez. Half time. Great. All right. 5-5 at a beautiful Maidstone Park. We will have a break, Crush, and we'll go pay some bills. Cheers.
Talk soon.
Welcome back to a sunny Maidstone Park, 5-5. We've got some results around the ground. Crush.
Funny you should ask, Jacko. Yeah. So no scores come out of the North's MSP game just yet.
Obviously, they haven't refreshed their tribe.
That's right. At half-time, OBU 12, Johnsonville 27. Just a bit of a surprise there. Half-time at the rematch of the final last year, Ori's 15, Paraplum 5.
Ooh.
No score out of Petone Tawa or Wainui Avalon. And at half-time, Huddle Boys Marist 34, Wellington 7.
Right. And shout out to Will Roth, who's on the Colts in the early game, son of former Pōneke Byron Roth, 21 on Monday. So I look forward to the invite. There, Will?
Yep. It's not going to happen today, though.
I'm sure he'll be at Mishmosh tonight.
Make sure you got your memory cards for the party.
We're bringing the Pōneke Yardie along.
That's right. So I can't see any changes in the Pōneke lineup. Doesn't look like it. Carlos ready to get us started. 5-5. Upper Hutt were dominant in the last 20 there, Shanksy. We were just talking off here.
Yeah, we've done really well to keep them to 5, so we'll take that.
And the big second 5, straight up the middle. Straight into, who was it? The young prop. Our young prop, Lupe. Well, that's not a great kick. All his players are offside. His move, the guy in the headgear to start with.
Nicely done there,
There we
Ciali.
go. Could be the start. What we had in the start of the game with Nick Robertson. Ragdoll, advantage, high tackle. I don't know how you get low on Nick Robertson when he's on the ground.
Penalty advantage there. Here goes
Run by
Noah.
Noah, who just talking about Noah with ball in hand. So great opportunity here for Pōneke. If they can just... Great run by the young prop. Adam's not the man you want there. So Mitch will take it. Goes head first. Yeah, Adam needed to clean there.
Yeah, a couple of great low runs from Lupe to Falvale.
Yeah, and Mitch has just given him the boot.
Offside, boys.
I'd go for the line out while we're down here. Keep the pin down for a while. We've had no ball, Shanksy.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Adam needed to clean there. It needed to be on Mitch's backside basically as he went in.
You got the front, Ethan.
Well, I know the defensive bomb's been in vogue in this game, but that was one of the...
Well, it should have been a Pōneke penalty from there because they all moved. They all encroached.
Yeah.
Time off injury, boys.
You got to stay still. They're all within the 10. All of the rules that come into play when it's a terrible kick.
Coming down, eh? Yeah. Cool. The same picture.
So, of course, the Pōneke line was a bit average in the first half, so this is a...
Well, the scrum was even worse, wasn't it? We said go for a scrum. They got mowed off it. And so to be 5-5 Pōneke are very lucky. Upper Hutt were held up over the line twice in those last 10-15 minutes. And full credit to the Pōneke defence.
So, well, it's great to have so many Rams supporters in the chat as well.
Well, it's the place to be. If you're not watching our live stream, what are you doing?
Wow.
High quality.
To be fair, this is the only ground that I'd come to instead of watching the live stream.
Yep, absolutely. Yep. Again, just want to congratulate Upper Hutt on this. It's a fantastic facility for a viewing spectator. And with the NZCIS just down the road, Crush, I don't know why you wouldn't bring ITM Cup out here instead of 12 people at the stadium.
That's better from Marsh.
Yeah, or Ciali, Saimaya, I should say. Good hit up. It wasn't a great pass to him. He had a bit of work to do. Oh, and Ciali picked and go and knocked it on. Wasted opportunity there for Pōneke.
I can't see if that's the case, okay?
Yeah, not sure that was the right option there. I was surprised to see that come off the top of the line out. I thought it was a great opportunity to set up our drive there. But, hey...
Kane Robson looks like he's warming up to come on.
Doesn't look like a Sydney's anytime soon.
Any more relaxed, he'd be lying down, wouldn't he?
Look at the big man there.
Not a bad thing, I don't think, though.
Look at the wingspan on the man. Oh, Mr. Murphy. Great first up win, mate. Well done. And you've heard the news, Tawa lost their first game. Yeah. Should have been their second. Oh, breakout here. The centre. Great offload. Surely advantage will be over now. Quick ball. And they've got numbers out to their left. Needs to let it go, the big lock. No, he got a little bit lost. Thinking of option for a turnover here.
No, he's got it. Stay there, Reed.
Counter ruck.
Tackle now.
Tackle by Mitch Goff. This big prop had a great run in the first half. Oh, jeez.
High tackle.
High tackle. Yep. We might be in trouble there. We're on a warning near the end of the first half. Oh, he's missed him. Rushed up.
Oh,
Not a great effort by Carlos either.
that's that man again,
Yeah.
Todd Svensson, who made the earlier
Yeah.
break.
Happy with that?
Obviously, his
They've got
brothers, the
numbers,
fullback
yeah.
numbers there. Trouble. Oh. Well, we didn't get a chance to catch it, so it can't be a deliberate.
Two knock-ons.
Yep.
First one by Reed here, 13.
And he would have got that.
Still went forward though.
He's moved away from the,
So all the
from
advantages-
the earlier high
yeah,
tackle.
all
Oh,
the-
I spoke too soon.
All the advantages are over.
He's in a realistic position to win that. So therefore it's knock-on.
So I'm not sure, Daz. It's, I think Simo's down.
And while we've got this break, just a reminder in the chat, don't click on any links. Take you to some dodgy websites.
Ankle gone, boss.
You don't need to click on anything, just keep watching here on YouTube and Facebook.
Don't offer anything that George Jacobs, the teacher, in particular.
Second time, man.
So,
Here's Caleb Robson
Robson on.
taking the field.
yeah, Simo doesn't look that great, to be fair.
DJ.
So this is cap number 49 for Caleb Robson.
Yes.
Next week, the big 5-0. If he's playing, that is.
This is game 49.
Game 49.
So, because I think he's on about 42 starts.
Oh, of course.
Yep.
Yeah.
It looks like that knee that's already heavily bandaged.
It's disappointing compared to he's had a big off season.
Yeah,
He's been training hard.
Good to see him in his rightful position instead of on the wing.
Been running the Broncos, mate. I'm not running them, you know what I mean?
But Caleb's looking in superb nick too.
When you get into that, like
be fair.
middle of May, June weather where it starts bucking down with rain and it's cold. I mean, I prefer that.
Mitch is chatting up referee Fairmaid, as he does. Fairmaid.
That Hull Boys Maris game last year.
Oh, here we go. Talking about last year's games now.
Jesus. Gossip session.
The worst is when you're on the sideline. That's the worst.
The other prop's going, did you shut up? Scrum time. And just waiting for Simo to come off. He's saying, I'm all right.
This is where we wish he had the two-way mics with the referee just to give Mitch a slap for us.
Yeah,
But
just, the chat's poor.
Simon was still trying to convince him that he's all right.
Just trying to look where Bondi is. Oh, he's down. No. Where is he? Oh, he's down this end, is he? No, he's down the senior of Bondi. Yeah, the two wise men. They're just saying, get off. So, options are plenty here for Upper Hutt. Scrum will be the first part of it. Will they overdo it and go for a scrum penalty, or they get it out quickly? And it's out quickly behind the ball. Not really much on, to be fair, and that was a waste. Absolute waste. They didn't really know what they were doing there. There was a behind ball, a cut, and should have just done an old righto. With a scrum that dominant.
Yeah, they really herded themselves out of room, just running down towards the sideline, didn't they? Paneke's defence, to their credit, just
Well, they didn't have to do anything. They didn't draw
just
anyone.
stayed calm and just let them run themselves out of room. But the Breeze at our back now. Let's
We've got to get this bit right first.
yeah.
And another Jonesy. Is he coming on as a hooker or a hooker? Right.
I believe Jacob Torrell's in the bench as the loose forward replacement.
Okay, that's where my confusion
And he
lied.
looked very good in the
Right.
Premier 2 game.
Jonesy looks, as always, in great nick. But Mitch has gone well. But one last effort from him. We need a good scrum here because Upper Hutt will be dominant in this area. And the push is on. DJ needs to pick up. DJ, and does well. Well, the halfback's all over our ruck. Oh, would have been a great ref, eh?
Maybe that is a two-way, Mike.
Well, he was burrowing like a beaver. Yeah, exactly. He was all over us. Dominant or not.
It's good to see Maya in the chat as well.
Yeah.
Hoping everything's going well overseas, mate.
Nice kick by Carlos. That's a great kick, to be fair. Right below us in the commentary. I think our replacement's coming on, is it? Or we're just going to let Mitch throw one more dart. As he looks, okay. He got the nod for Reggie.
Yeah.
So short line up, looks things Shansky.
Skramsky.
I'm sorry, I'm hungry. I'm starving.
Yeah.
If you're a hot dog, I'd eat you.
Yeah.
Oh, great line out. Sopawanga. Seven and rushed up to cut out the pass.
Look at all the space just in here behind the ruck, boys. I wonder if anyone's eyeing up there.
Upper Hutt had no one in the ruck, so they're all on their feet just waiting for us. And now they're going to counter ruck. And this has just been past 5 metres backwards to go forward. Good defence by Upper Hutt. Pussy picks and goes through the middle. Carlos. Noah, oh, great tackle. Strong run. Better defence. Penalty Pōneke, not rolling away. Bit hard when you're involved in a dominant tackle.
Well, does Carlos look at the points here with this breeze behind him, Jacko?
Well, yeah, I'm still a fan of the pin them in the line just because we've had no ball.
Yeah, I just feel like it's one of those low-scoring days. And
I think he might have read your mind. Yep, shot. If it was a yellow ball, I'd definitely say no.
Yes, he got one of those Gilberts down there, does he? I'm not a fan of any of those other balls, bar your classic. These.
Yeah. And they experimented a couple way back in our day, and they did it. And all sorts of carry on. Here we go. It's 42, 43 in the angle. Definitely a win behind Pōneke's back at the moment. And
Well, we didn't strike the first one very well at all. So
well, it was the yellow one.
All right. I'll give you it.
Just needs to get this up. And that might just crawl over.
Oh, the crossbar.
Jeepers creepers. Where's the chase? It ain't there because they're away. Half of Pōneke are back here on the 10-metre line. Oh, left wing of the right-footed kick. Adams
not
there.
A bad chip.
That's surely a knock on. Wow, great work by the winger. Well, that's where you chase your kicks.
Well, in fairness, we had a couple chasing, but not enough.
You said the key thing too. Lower down the middle, no one was coming down the right wing. Great vision by Upper Hutt and that left winger. Yeah, David was streaming down the wing.
Actually, the black player who was in the field, his foot was on as the Upper Hutt player was coming around. Is that what you saw?
Yeah, Upper Hutt player was coming around.
Yeah,
and then the red player initially touched it. That's what I saw.
And he was out.
Yeah, he was out.
Okay, cool.
What?
Yeah, your player was also out. Your player was trying to touch it and he touched it.
But it was a forward pass anyway.
No, I think it was just before that. As McRandall was trying to shadow to touch.
Well, Mitch is off anyway. He's taking his boots off. So Andrew Jones is on.
Jonesy number 20, so obviously they're still trying to work out the size of the jerseys.
Shot at goal to hit the middle of the post. Penny could have defended a defensive line 5 metres out from the try line. Goodness me. Oh, that's a knock on. Come on, Jamie.
Sign off his shins, is it?
Well, hit his hands to his shins.
Yeah. Good
Good
tackle,
tackle
Hee.
by Hee on his opposite. Went right through him, and Pōneke have turned
DJ's
this
got
over.
this.
Needs to go through the middle. Well done, DJ.
Nice, mate.
Yeah, oh, Pussy. Oh, sorry, I'm not sure what that was for. Oh, offside, there it is. Just turned up the referee's mic. Oh, he's gone quickly. And, oh, there's good option here. Isaiah, if he gets a good bounce, and he does. See the pace on the young man, he's got a lock forward. Great tackle by the Upper Hutt lock. That's a great tackle. Aidan Woodward.
Sorry for the delay there, boys. We're just dealing with a lost child, but hopefully they found the parents.
What a wonderful chase. Great vision there by Carlos. What's the Blues halfback? Is that Christie down there?
Former Pōneke.
Yeah, Pōneke's latest All Black.
Yeah. Oh, another penalty. Offside. At the line out. Well, Pōneke have probably had the two opportunities in this half. Kick a goal that hit the upright, like smack in the middle of it. And then a great tackle by Aidan Woodward.
Yeah, he'll be telling that story for
when you're
years,
just- yeah.
bringing down a young winger.
And line, and we go subs 6 and 4 who just made the tackles coming off. Jeez, you'd be going, why me?
Yeah, you kidding?
Yeah.
Carlos, just because it goes to ground doesn't mean the line out's over. It's got to pass the line of touch.
So it looks like the hooker for the Rams will move to blindside.
Right. And Mike, just not a bad last act in your game, is it? Pulling down a winger and a try-saving tackle.
I'll be looking for the sideline after that.
Yeah,
Right?
oh, yeah, absolutely. Thing is, what was he doing there?
Yeah.
Great vision by Carlos. Isaiah needed the bounce, he got it, and just couldn't burn off the lock. Oh, good line out. Adams through. Oh, Simon to reach for that. And that's just a good old heave-o pass. Tackle by Robertson. Upper Hutt really want to go wide, don't they? As quick as they can. Good tackle by Pōneke. It's been ripped. His play on. I think that was Jones. It's a maul, so Pōneke just dive all over this. Oh, okay. I thought it was a maul.
Yeah, got to say I'm a bit confused there myself.
Entry.
I called them all, you're still coming through the back.
All right, there you go. Still got to come in through the back.
Well, this will be an interesting decision here for Upper Hutt in a tight game. 5-all. The line-out's been going well. No, yeah, going for the line out. No, yes. Again, not a great kick. Giving Pōneke an opportunity to defend this. Only been kicked up 2 or 3 metres, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Good line out though. They've had no issues there.
No, they've thrown well
Yeah.
to the back, and now here they are setting up this rolling ball.
Pōneke got too many forwards out. They've got 3 at least that I can see. Jones
comes
is
the
best.
big man,
Yeah,
Solomino
Jones is best to
joining
get
the
in
back.
there. Well done, Adam.
Yeah.
The halfback's looking. Oh dear. This could be everything. This could be everything. Could be yellow card and a penalty try, because if he missed it, he was scored.
I'd like to think that he was a good chance at catching
No,
that.
but he's no defender outside him.
Do you have a clear overlap over here? I do, yes. And he's clearly offside. Clearly offside. Which means that he stopped the probable try, which means there's a penalty
Penalty try and yellow
Cool.
card.
6, please. 6. If you're offside, you deliberately knocked it down. It's a yellow card and a penalty try.
So obviously no conversion. Straight 7 points. 12-5. Double jeopardy though, isn't it? Surely the penalty try is good enough.
Yeah, well, that makes the job that much
Yeah,
tougher.
12-5. And of course, good got to mention the trophy we're playing for, gentlemen, the Alby Makeham that we hold. No, we don't. Oh, thought we did. Sorry.
No, Upper Hutt came
At least there's
to
one trip.
Kilburnie Park last year and gave us a bit of a towel up
Oh, that's
in
right. Yes.
round 2 or 3.
Yep, that's right. My apologies.
Social media put up the last time we won it, which was out here, of course.
Right.
The great try in the corner there, which
Yeah. Yep. Unless it's trophy we haven't lost, they have to find. Good kick there. Charlie's there. Taps back well. Sopawanga, bouncing ball. Ooh. Tackle. Good front foot ball here for Pōneke. Nick Robson going in a halfback. Oh, he's offside. Thank you. Robertson, show and go from halfback. Well, I don't know what we're going to do here.
Well, that's going to roll dead, you'd like to think. Whoa.
Oh, here we go.
Nice chase.
No chases because no one else knew the kick was on. I thought we had a penalty advantage.
Here we
He's
go.
offside. Jenkins. Moy Jenkins, that is. Hasn't had much ball at all today. Which shows you that we have been struggling at the ball. Great counter ruck here by Upper Hutt, yeah. Beautifully done. Nick Robertson's come from the side. And dives on the ball. Upper Hutt looking to speed the game up. Pōneke in danger here. Just need to regroup. Oh, jeez. People have been scragged off left, right and centre. Just losing its shape a bit, Shanks, isn't it?
Yeah, coming a bit disjointed. Pōneke just need to keep their heads here and keep the defence
He's
lined
this
up.
left wing up, likes to step in. Oh! Oh, no.
He's fallen into it.
Jeez.
Oh, well, I'd like to see common sense prevail here. He's clearly fallen into Andrew Jones's shoulder there.
just pulling out the replay of that one there. He might be falling, but that's head-on-head contact.
Yeah, it's just the colour he's going to get now, I think. And Jamie Fairmaid has obviously shown some concern. He's down on his knees. Thank God he's got up there and plays. Had a great game, the left winger.
Yeah, Toka Lotawa, I'm going to go with.
David Toka Lotawa. They've looked to get the ball out to him all day.
To be fair, though, they've got to take him off for a...
Well, if he's got to be done for a high shot, then it's an HIA, isn't it, surely? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
These guys get red carded, yellow carded for high shots, and the guy just goes, I'm sweet.
Well, should we head around the grounds here while we're waiting?
Yeah, well,
for
it's got cold.
Yeah, shit has it what?
Far away.
So we got first up here, Johnsonville lead OBU 34-29 and a cracker there.
Yellow card, so we're down to 13.
Auries are still up 29-12 against Parramatta Plimerton. Couple of the games they're not posting their scores. And 53-7. Huddle Boys Marist over Wellington.
I see that work for you, Axman.
So that Huddle Boys team's looking pretty impressive. They're a massive team,
Yep.
huge team.
So Pōneke down to 13, two guys in the bin. One for a high shot, one for a deliberate knockdown, which led to a penalty try. So I just need to, we're just losing our shape. A couple of aimless kicks. And Upper Hutt, we're going to put the throat down, put on the throat here, call for a line out. So we'll have to get a hooker on. There's a scrum, which Mitch might be back on very shortly.
He's quickly putting his boots back on.
Yep. But it definitely wasn't a cheap shot by Jonesy. Just one of those situations that you find yourself in.
It wasn't, but he'd be lucky not to get red, I think, based on how they roll them these days. And, of course, it's a 20-minute red card in club rugby. So not straight, which is...
Yep.
We'll see Mitch come back on.
So with what? But he got a yellow, so will it go further? Can it go further?
I'm not sure how the sighting
Right. It's
works.
whether they sight us. Is it?
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So it might be reviewed. It was some of my better camera footage, unfortunately, for Jonesy.
Mitch is doing roly-polies and everything.
So Mitch will have to come on, which means...
He has to come on now because it's a scrum. Mitch, you've got to go on. And we lose another player, don't we?
Yeah, so it has to be a forward too, I believe. So Nathan Marsh might...
You could say he's injured and not come on at all. Then we go to Golden Oldies. That would be the right decision to do, wouldn't it? No? Okay. What did I used to do it? What did I used to do it?
Shouldn't overthink things
They
here,
put out the Waddy rule. So Nathan Smith's gone off. So out all this, he's done nothing wrong and he gets go to the bin.
Yeah.
So we lose another player.
Well, it'll be interesting to see whether Nathan Marsh returns or whether Jake Terrell will come on.
Yeah, so we lose another player, so we're down to 12.
No. Mitch has gone on, and Nathan's come off. Bloody hell.
Very confusing.
This is 1-to-1 counting.
This is why I watch the league now.
Well, again, last night's game they were down to 11 at some point too, weren't they?
So is contested scrums or not?
Yes, it should be.
Yeah, as long as we've got a proper front row, yep.
No changes up front yet for Pōneke.
So we've got 6 in we've got a pack of 6.
And a scrum that was already going backwards.
Yep. So you stick on a couple of backs. Carter Robson used to be huge.
Yeah, interesting. We're not going for that tactic. We're just going to back our 6. So DJ will be off the back pretty quickly here, I'd say.
If he can hook it. Yeah, there's confusion about where it's contested.
It is contested.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. You've heard it loud and clear.
Yep.
Contested scrums.
Impeccable timing there.
Yep. Caleb's gone in, as I suggested.
So we see Mark Cole's in the chat. Just wants to make sure Jamie is still a qualified doctor.
So we've got 7 on the scrum now. 1, 2.
Well, they brought Caleb in, so he's scrumming with 8.
No. Because we've got 2 on the bin.
Yeah, but I feel like we've put a back in there.
It's just to make it 7.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
On the side that's going to get hammered. And not surprised we've turned it over. And trouble here for Pōneke. Oh, another knock on. Jeez. Upper Hutt just needs to just take a deep breath. It'll come. Don't force it.
Again, it's all time off the clock. I can't quite remember when Pussy went off. It must be...
5 max.
Yeah, it's a bit of time.
Yeah, at best they'll get a line out of this. And then they can launch something. For Pōneke, it's all about just wasting as much time as you possibly can. 12-5. 61 gone on the running clock. Got a lot of stoppages though. Penalty try, 2 yellow cards. And possibly lucky it's not a red, to be fair. Crush. Oh. And just getting mowed off it. Pōneke don't want scrums at all. Oh. It's a big, impressive second 5-8. Another big charge. Pick and go. Might be isolated. No. Got numbers there. And they're just hoeing into Pōneke at the moment. They'll do well to hold out here. Numbers, big numbers on the left for Upper Hutt. Brave defence.
Brave defence, all right. But how long can they hold?
Little double round. Oh, let's get the pass away. Oh, is that it? Oh, no.
What are we talking?
Here's this one. Oh, jeez. Holy moly.
Well, they're scrambling well there, Pōneke, and accordingly
and
putting Hutt under pressure.
Rushing stuff, eh? They're just rushing stuff. I just would have kept going and going and going down that left-hand side and then use that big second 5-8 again. Solomona, who's attracting minimum two defenders. really just panicking.
His ability to stand in the tackle and offload is pretty impressive.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Well, he's got around all day. He's been played halfback a number of times. And
Mitch is, you just go off injured, wouldn't you? Next scrum, you just go, nah, that's it, I've done my shoulder, then it's golden oldies.
And here's Aseni Masters Moananu.
Yep, on debut. I'm sure, has he not been on before?
He had one game against Avalon in 2022.
Right.
But, of course, at that point, we didn't count games as
subs as caps.
Yes, that's right. So this is officially his first cap.
Well done for Lupe as well. Great debut for the young man. And we bring in this giant of a man. You would have heard him on the waves. He's still got his Colts jersey as well because it fits him.
They tried to squeeze him into the proper one, but unfortunately.
Our Safari Group, who used to sponsor the Colts.
Yeah, getting another free run.
Yeah.
We'll send them the invoice, DT will be all over it.
Well, let's see if the big man can shore up this platform, which has been going backwards at a rate of knots.
Oh, it's gone back even faster. Well done, DJ. Need to get out of here, Carlos. That's not how you get out of here. Good take by the 10. That's a great take.
Yeah, he's done really well there.
Oh, had an overlap. Still. Oh, he's kicked it. Holy moly. Oh. Geez, Upper Hutt might. Oh, and they've been marched.
Slow it down there, red and black.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, lovely take there, but from Rolls Paiwai. And I believe that was that the centre.
Yes, it was. He should have moved
on another great run there.
Should
But
have
just
moved
the
it.
kick.
He should have moved it. And they're getting frustrated. The Upper Hutt backs, you can clearly see it. Pōneke playing with 13 men. 2 guys in the bin. If you've just joined us live at Maidstone Park, it's got a bit cold too, isn't it?
I thought I was real clever this year. I got a yellow card sign to pop up on the screen. I just didn't get 2 of them.
So it looks like Parsley's making us edging towards. So we must be a minute or 2 to go.
And poor old Nathan, who's done nothing wrong, is going to sit out all this as well. So, this important throw for Mitch. Pōneke needs some ball just to run the clock down to at least one of the players come back. Done well. Great ball by Sopawanga. He. And it's anyone's ball here. Oh, knock on left, right and centre. Oh. Low percentage play for a team that's got 13 men.
Yeah, I mean, with the wind behind you, you'd like to just see them drill it right. But in fairness, it was on. But I suppose, you're right, Jacko. The safer option while we're playing a couple men down would be to potentially keep it in hand.
Right, so down to 14. He's got 2 more minutes left. Jonesy, replacement prop there. He's had a good game. Lewis Bush. Very close to scoring before. And a dominant Upper Hutt scrum.
65 minutes in the first game of the season for props.
Pretty good.
Very good effort.
Yep.
They don't generally play too much in the old
Noah's still there. Noah's still there as well.
Noah looks like he could do the full 80 in fairness.
Oh, he looks in great nick, doesn't he? Need a city to use that big body here.
Yeah, and look, the boys will take a lot of heart if they can keep them scoreless over this period of being 2-man down.
Well, you see, he just can't get down. He's so big.
What's he got, about 1.5 foot on Mitch?
It's like a half-shot pocket knife there at the moment, unfortunately.
We got 15 to go.
15 to go. Okay.
We'll go on my watch, okay, boys?
Go off clear from Jamie. 15 to go.
Like always, you can go off the live stream. Exactly right there, Jamie. Good work. Don't worry about the game clock.
Go, Pōneke!
So Reggie Goods chatting closely with Jacob Terrell down on the sideline here. Won't be far till we see him, I'd imagine.
12-5. Good scrum by Barber again. Go left. Solomona double round. Oh, it's great
He's
pick
grabbed
up.
him early there.
Great pick up by. I thought he actually knocked it on, but even right, it's still an advantage. It's a penalty. So Pōneke done well here. Let's get a senior in the game. Oh, Charlie Ciali does a 360 like he does in town at Mishmosh. And we'll take the advantage. I'd be tapping again here, gentlemen. High tackle, really?
Well, he grabbed him early, about 3 seconds before he'd touched the ball there.
Yeah, no, just obviously that new rule that's getting me. It's
yeah.
God, anything that even looks like it's high is.
That's what he's saying, the sternum, that's below the nipple line.
And some are really good tackles too, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Pōneke back to 15, and we didn't concede a point other than the penalty try. Unbelievable. And Jacob Terrell, I'm not sure he's going on for.
Be careful now, okay?
It looks like Nathan will stay off.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a bit unfair.
Jacob, who's made the shift to the loose forward this year.
Forward, yep.
Bondi was very impressed with him around the field, and
Well, good twos like yourself, Crush. Have always been known to be an extra loose forward. Still good Colsey.
versatile.
Yep. Throwing the ball on the straight was always secondary. Really good, Olga. Look, he's Finley Christie. Coming for a second cap.
Yeah.
And great throw by Jonesy. He did stand there and looked as if it was going to go straight on me fear. Great run by DJ Pōneke in the 22. Wouldn't this be a turn if we score a converted try here? Dro's all by himself. Solomona's all over that. Oh, jeez, he's unlucky, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's done well there.
He's still arguing. He's arguing with referee Fairmaid. We're a little bit deep here. Jonesy, great footwork. Oh, here he goes.
This is what he does.
This is what he does. Oh! Gets yellow carded, comes back, scores a try of his first touch of the ball.
Oh, he just needed a rest, didn't he? And lovely line there, ran.
More toe than a Roman sandal.
Just watching the replay there, he stepped one, ran through another, and then carried three over the line.
And Pōneke just literally living off scraps, Shanksy. Literally living off scraps. First, was it Fury? Into their 22 in the second half, and Jonesy. Yeah.
And that all comes back from a penalty, and we finally got a set piece right. Good midfield crash. And
Well, even then he was going, oh, you could see him just stand on the touchline and see if it went. Huge kick.
Massive kick
Huge
to level
kick,
it up.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and that was that looked like a young Dane Coles, didn't it? In the red and black.
Well, as I
Kind of
said,
back in on the inside.
hookers are, thrown in secondary.
Yeah,
It's all
never
the
mind
other
that.
things.
Good boy.
He got two things right there.
and that was over in Mitch's corner too. So
Right.
There was nothing
And
there. I just saw something
Noah's
first.
still trucking
We went
along.
with it.
Good to see. In great physical shape, isn't he, Chanksy?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So who's our reserve prop for him?
Younger brother Moses.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, he's made a shift from the hook into loose head prop.
So here we go. He huge
Where's
kick
it,
in the
Jamie?
context of the game. And yes! I was looking at him. He didn't really move. Didn't give too much away. Normally you're sprinting back if you know it's good. And 12-all. Wow.
Reset.
Showing great heart, Pōneke.
On you, Black.
Now, can we get some ball and get down there? Pussy, he'll run straight back and quickly. Oh, met well. Great tackle. Carry back.
Wait.
And the big Gary Owen.
I love these spiral bombs that he's running.
No, knock back. This is Barrett, who's come on. So watch out for penalties. Crusher, man can kick.
well, round one last year, he kicked the winner on full time against Paraplum.
Solomona, we mentioned that name a lot, Shansky, today.
Absolutely, he's been all over it.
Might be a turnover here. Oh, no.
fine, but because the ruck is formed, you can't. It's hands.
There we go.
8 was fine, 6 wasn't.
Well, it's a real lottery these days going in for the ruck, isn't it, Jacko? You don't know whether you got rights to it or not, and
that's right.
he's come up snake eyes there, Pussy.
Now what are we going to do here? Bang on halfway, right out in front. No, he's going for line. I'll get players back. It's a tough place to kick from there, no matter how big your thighs are. And I've got it. Oh no, he made it. Looked like it was coming off the side of the boot. We're in danger territory now for any infringements. 12-all.
And just one game is finished. Hutt Boys Marist 81, Wellington 7.
Jeepers.
Called that off early, have they?
Yeah.
No, guys.
And also, boys, something new for this season. Your 3-2-1 best Pōneke players for the day. We'll get those in about 5 minutes' time as well. So.
Goodness me. Okay. Get up. There was an opportunity there, I thought. Both our jumpers got up with no lifters.
Yeah.
Upper Hutt in the midfield. Good crash by the hooker.
Good counter.
Penalty. Here we go. We're in the danger zone. Sealing off. Oh, he's tapped it. Penalty right out in front. Wow. And it's a turnover. Adams away. Oh! Moy Jenkins. Here he goes. Kick a heads on. Surely.
On the toe.
And he does. Tackle by the ball.
McRandle
Great
has it.
tackle. Pick up by McRandle. Upper Hutt had a shot at goal. Turned down. Right in front. Good counter ruck. Vantage. Pōneke get an opportunity here. Sorry, I'm getting excited. Absolute coach killers at the moment by both sides. Pōneke.
Ball in hand, and it's right there.
Yeah, and here we go. And it could be a yellow card.
Well, a couple of lovely touches from Adam McRandle in that play to get it away to Isaac Moy Jenkins inside his own 22.
Need to kick a bit earlier, I thought. Crush.
Yeah, a little bit more on it would have been nice, but...
Great run.
Oh, Jamie's a bit buggered out there. He's on all fours.
What a passage. Upper Hutt. Dead in front. 35 out.
Well, I'm not sure he took that tap, but he better look out in the court session.
Yeah. Well, the coach will have a chat too, and Carlos got the tees.
Looks like Jamie could have done himself an injury.
Eyes was coming through, someone just tripped me up.
Oh, he got tripped up. Taken out.
It was someone from Upper Hutt, I can guarantee you.
It's probably E-Man.
So he's actually looking a bit of pain here.
Yes. He's down on all fours. Well, that's a position, yeah. Yep, it's his back. Speaking of the referees, have you seen the new president's report that's out? They've got a great page that comes out. The referees. Well, I stalk referees every week, so I'm not surprised they come up on their checklist. That's great. It gives you an update on the referees, who's new to the scene. They've got 3 new referees out this year, making their debut. So I just sort of give them a good plug, as we do here on Pōneke Live.
Yeah.
So yeah, they've got a President's Report page that you can subscribe to. And it just gives you an update on what's going on. Here we
Can't have a game without them, can we?
No. It's not looking great, Jamie.
No.
Landed real awkwardly.
Oh, I think he might have rolled his ankle, or did he?
No, it's his back. I think
Oh, he landed awkward.
Real messy, scrappy,
Yes.
and niggly. Okay?
Yes.
I understand this is a highly contested game, right? We just need to bring it down a notch, all right? Perry's back here for tripping, okay?
Off
And that's
tripping.
it, all right? It was 16. Just tell the boys, just calm
Wow,
down.
I didn't see that.
Oh, that'd be a yellow card, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I was just about to say, well,
That's where you need your captain. Go, hey,
Yeah, Mark.
got a card, mate.
No.
and look at Bondi stalking the dead ball line with that walkie-talkie and then.
Well, the good thing is Jamie looks all right, but he was very
Yeah, I think that
a lot
break
of discomfort.
was more for him than the
Yeah.
players on it.
So
It's tea in hand here, Carlos.
here we go. An opportunity to unbelievably hit the front again. And he's doing some...
Ouch.
This is a similar position to where he missed earlier
Well,
on.
it hit the upright, hit bang on middle, so we needed chasers. And they look set up to chase this time because they're across the park when they're all in their little groups before.
Yeah.
Huge kick in the context of the game.
It's going to look great on camera.
Don't worry, Jane, we've got you.
Well, we've got to get the whole line coming up on this one, right?
And there's no wind to speak of now.
Reset now.
So, big kick for the young man who's been in everything. Great conversion before. And we'll get a great view of this from the position we're in. Here he comes in. And he's hit that nicely. Just to the right. At the post this time. Disbelief. That's a dropout 22 under the new rules. Hit the upright and he's hit the post.
Here's big Solomona approaching the line.
He is huge, isn't he?
Yeah.
And it's great to have Robin Dodd in the chat.
Oh, good to see Sir Dodd. Sir Robin. Hope you're well, Robin Dodd. Great kick. Moy Jenkins is back there. Need to eat up some field. Pōneke down to give away penalties here. Solomona all over him. Good clean out there by Aseni. DJ with a carry. Great seal off there by Caleb Robson. The young centre. Didn't see much of him. Oh, gets it passed around the corner.
Yeah, there's an upper Hutt hand involved there. Yeah.
Oh, Wilf Betham Reid on debut from the UK.
Yeah, shout out to Eddie.
More replacements. Geordie's on. Moses and Rocket. Rocket's got no tape on. Hence the limp.
No, Rocket's in 17, I think, is he?
Yeah, 17 with the red head,
Yeah. No tape.
No, he must have run out.
Yeah, well, we must have run out.
Yeah. DT must have given him the hard call.
Great shift by Noah.
And just quickly around the grounds, OBU are up against Johnsonville 41-37.
High scoring game.
And Auries are winning 29-22 against Paraplum. And of course, as we said before, 81-7 full time at
81-7. Here we go. Pōneke, last roll of the dice before their reserves on. I think that's the bench clear, isn't it? Yep. This is the area that they need to really sort out quickly.
Yeah, well, let's see if these fresh reserves can shore up the scrum, because we really need to hold strong here to see this out. Looking like an attacking move running off this, Jacko. We've got Asaya Opai sitting in the line behind Carlos.
Good to see Nick in some space here. With the size of Moy Jenkins. But you can't do much when the ball is not laid onto you on the platform. So this will be the first thing. Good, well managed. Oh,
nicely
geez.
done.
Yeah. Here we go. There he is. Nick Robertson. Not a great pass. Moy Jenkins. Oh, Pōneke just do well to hold on to the ball here. It's not a maul yet. It's not a maul. Now it's a maul. Isaac didn't need to go in there. He can't come from the side. That's what Noel got penalised for. Not a great pass though.
No, poor execution.
Yeah.
There was a lot of space out wide, and we just need to put it through the hands.
Well, you think with 5 minutes to go, territory is probably the key, because any mistake can really cost you here. So
risk v reward there, and the reward for the risk wasn't good. So Upper Hutt now get a crack. And their backline's been dangerous with this left winger. He was over on this side just then, wasn't he? So we know they're going to get dominant scrum here, so we don't want to give away a penalty.
guarantee the scrum will be good, and the second five will have his hands on the ball.
Halfback McCashin, who's played out the whole game. Oh, yeah, that was my worry. Moses went down.
You'd have a shot from here, surely.
Well, you got Barrett on there. Why wouldn't you? Here we go. There's discussion.
Guys, let's go.
He's just got that breeze in his face,
Yeah,
though,
that's
doesn't
right.
he?
Yeah. No, going for the corner.
Yep, Mark's over here.
So if you get a minute for a kick, surely this is a minute too. They're fluffing around.
Jamie did call time off though, so
And not a great kick, to be fair. If you're going to look at it, it's kicked it like 4.5 metres. Still in danger zone though for Pōneke because his set piece going well Upper Hutt. You can expect the crash in the midfield, and that's where we're giving penalties away at the ruck.
Would be interesting to see if Pōneke goes up to spoil this.
I'd get at him up. I'd get him up right now. Come down. Good sack by Pōneke.
Yeah, good sack.
Terrell's all over it. We'll watch the tackles rocket. A lot of shouting you can hear in the... Oh, knock on. Oh, penalty. Jeez. All from that. Pōneke had the ball, if you recall, from a scrum. And just giving away 3 penalties in a row.
Yeah, well, this one's easily kickable, and the referee, Fairmaid, points to the posts there.
just looking at the replay there, looked like a Sini on the ground there, just put his hand in the cookie jar.
Yep.
And this is what obviously what Upper Hutt were working towards. And geez, you wouldn't back against them.
This would be it, wouldn't it? It's 80 on the... What would have got on the screen there, Crush?
I've got... There's a time
Got a
for
restart. Jamie said a restart, yep.
So I've got,
So Pōneke missed a shot, a goal to go in front, hit the upright.
Penalty was given before the minute mark.
So Barrett, who will be talking up all game.
Penalty was before. Yeah.
Hopefully it's the old commentator's curse. Great position for us to see it again. Comes in. And straight down the middle. And yes, the Seni put his hands to his face there, Crush. Dead giveaway. Learn it, last play. No, we need to get this. No. Oh, we need to get this.
Up there, boys. Oh, he's play on.
Knock on. Game over. Yeah, DJ not happy.
he's trying to call us like the Lions taught. Can't change his mind now.
No, well, we want to thank everyone. Thanks to our sponsor.
Multi-civil. I actually saw young Peppery come past
Cody.
earlier before,
Yep.
and meant to give the
Paul
shout
Pepperies.
out. So thanks to that, lads. Long-time supporters.
And boys, just quickly, 3-2-1.
Oh, geez, yeah. Oh, goodness me.
3 points for the best player on the park for us.
DJ for me for 3.
Yep, I'd support that. Yeah, absolutely.
Mitch Goff 2.
I thought Mitch was fantastic as well. And I go 1 for Carlos. I think he's held it together with those big swirling bombs and some nice touches throughout there.
There we go, done.
And where are we next week, gentlemen?
Waitoto Park next week.
Against the X-Men.
Against the X-Men, who will be hurting after their defeat today.
Yeah, we have Colts beforehand, and our Prem Reserves are at Kilburnie Park.
Correct, at 1 o'clock against Wellington X-Men as well.
Right,
So.
okay. So thanks, everyone. Thanks to Upper Hutt for hosting us here in this fantastic facility. Shanksy, last words?
Yeah, no, absolutely. What a great way to start the season, even though we didn't get the result there. But look, it's a promising start against what looks to be one of the standout teams again in this year's competition. So onwards and upwards, and we'll look forward to